On this edition of SAC Student News, two Santa Ana High School sisters worked their way to a championship, one fight at a time.
My goal is already to place in state. I had a lot of people who believed I can place, and that kind of motivated me.
Fire season is upon us, and the Orange County Fire Authority educates the community about fire safety.
It's good to always have a plan with your family.
And Newport Beach resurrects an arcade filled with joy, fun, and nostalgia.
Never been to an arcade this clean before. Al keeps it clean and all the games are fun. And
This and much more coming up on SAC Student News.
Hello, and welcome to this edition of SAC News. I am Maria Gutierrez.
And I am Maritza Cuin. Thank you for joining us.
We begin with a casting call for SAC's upcoming musical production titled Ride the Cyclone. The theater department is inviting students to audition on April 2nd at 6 p.m. in Phillips Hall. Ride the Cyclone tells the story of 6 teenagers who die in a freak car accident, who then must go through an unusual journey to earn their life back. Students who get callbacks are expected to attend the second round of auditions at Phillips Hall. The following night, Ride the Cyclone is set to open later this semester. More audition information can be found at SAC's Theater's website.
Valley High School is accepting new or good condition formal dresses, suits, and ties and shoes until April 21st. These donations will be used for the graduating Falcon seniors. All sizes are welcome and appreciated. The Face Wellness Center will accept the donations from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The Face Wellness Center will accept the donations from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Got old electronics, batteries, or other hazardous waste sitting around? The City of Santa Ana will take them off your hands. Santa Ana is holding a free event to all residents to drop these items off. You can bring upwards to 15 gallons or 125 pounds of waste. Just go to Saddleback High School on Saturday, March 30th at 8 a.m. with proof of Santa Ana residency. To see what is and isn't accepted, go visit the city's website.
The Centennial Park will be hosting a free Learn to Ride a Bike. Instructors will be teaching the basic skills necessary to ride a bike, and no experience is needed. Attendees will receive a free bike helmet and bike lights. You must be at least 10 years old to sign up, and adults are encouraged to attend. This event will be taking place Saturday, March 23rd from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Centennial Basketball Courts. For more information, you can visit the Santa Ana City website.
Santa Ana's 9th annual Youth Water Poster Contest is now open. This year's theme is H2O Heroes, We Save Water. It's open to youth ages 15 through 18 residing or attending school in Santa Ana. Winners will receive a MacBook Air, PS5, or gift card. The contest gives young people a chance to learn about conservation and raise awareness through artistic expressions. Entries are due by 4 p.m. on Tuesday, March 28, 2024. For more information, visit the link below.
The Santa Ana Public Works Agency invites the community to a crosswalk art dedication ceremony. The art in the crosswalk to create awareness about bicycle and pedestrian safety in the community. The crosswalk art was created by Cynthia Lujan. Lujan is an artist who focuses on creating mural projects and workshops that cultivate inclusive, accessible, and safe public spaces. The ceremony takes place on Saturday, March 27th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the corner of 15th Street and Ross Street. For more information or to RSVP, contact the Public Works Agency Community Coordinator, Michelle Calef.
Moving on to sports. SAC's Lady Wrestlers took to the mat in their second match of their historic first season last Wednesday. Las Doñas won their first ever match against Palomar 28-27. The Mount SAC Mounties also won their first match as they beat East Los Angeles 33-24. So good challenge for the Lady Doñas in their second match. Las Doñas joined the 3C2A this spring after several years as a club sport. The match took place on Wednesday in Walnut on the campus at Mount SAC, where the Lady Doñas suffered their first defeat of the season, 48-12. Jade Morales is the team captain.
Just go for it. We knew that we were coming in short-handed, right? But we just wanted to come here for a good time. We're gonna have to wrestle these girls, regardless, whatever happens, right? So we just wanted to come here for an experience, and win or lose, we just want to make sure that we take something from this.
No one is shocked anymore about women in wrestling. The Lady Dons became an official team this spring.
And it's same time with Lady High School grapplers, except that Adam C. Marquez found out it's a little unusual when two wrestlers grow up in the same house.
Wrestling is a tough sport, and the ladies that wrestle are even tougher. Santa Ana High School's girls wrestling team is certainly among the toughest, coming off a successful season chocked full of regional placers and champions. The most successful being sisters Annabelle and Alicia Serratos, both placing at the California State Championship, with Annabelle becoming the only freshman to place at state in school history. We asked her what she had to say about this incredible accomplishment.
My goal is already to place in state. I had a lot of people who believed I can place, and that kind of motivated me, and I think it's really cool that I placed. I feel like I could have done better, but I'm just glad I placed.
Annabelle's humble attitude and unmatched work ethic have even inspired her elder teammates, a team that finished top 10 overall in a very competitive state championship. Her older sister, Alicia, placed alongside her and has big plans going into her senior year.
I want to win state next year. I also want to not just place with my younger sister, but place with my younger sister, my best friend, and my other younger sister.
A family dedicated to the sport with impressive accolades and accomplishments. We talked to their coach about the key to their success.
They do 2, sometimes 3 practices a day. They come to our practice, they go to a club practice, sometimes they get up in the morning and run. So they're very dedicated, very hardworking, very goal-oriented. They're set the goals, they know what they want, and they know what they need to do to get it.
A decorated family in a program with blooming talent. Santa Ana girls wrestling is destined to take down the competition. From Santa Ana High School, Adam C. Marquez, SAC News.
Still to come, we talk with Private First Class Oscar Servin, a SAC News alum.
Private Servin talks about his journey from our newsroom to the U.S. Army. Don't go anywhere. You're watching SAC Student News.
Part of the reason why I chose online classes was because it gave me the ability to plan my study schedule around my busy work schedule and busy life. I am a mother of 3 kids, and they have a very busy lifestyle, so I have to be able to attend to that. I have taken on-campus classes. They do take a lot more time. A lot of the times you interact with students on the discussion board, so it's kind of nice to collaborate with the students there. I do move along faster in these classes because the 16-week courses are crammed into an 8-week course. So with that being said, you're doing like 2 chapters a week versus a chapter a week. I am looking to graduate this spring and transferring to Cal State Fullerton. So I'm very close.
focus. I'm Maria Gutierrez. Bravery, intelligence, and determination are key elements necessary to perform well in the armed forces. And today I'm joined by one of those American heroes, Oscar Servin, who also happens to be a SAC News alum. Servin serves in the U.S. Army and just recently got back from development in Korea. Servin, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. So, at what point did you start thinking about enlisting in the Army?
I was in high school, give or take, to be honest. Probably maybe younger as well, just because my godfather was prior service in the Navy. So I've always looked up to him and, being able to serve your country and wanting to do more. That kind of influenced my decision to want to enlist and join the military.
So, was that kind of like the solidifying moment for you?
In a way, I mean, just like every other household, there's always maybe not that great of a household environment, and sometimes you just need to explore and get out there and, venture out. So that pretty much was kind of what made me want to, finally go and commit and go serve my country.
And how did you convince your parents of it?
I kind of just went on and about. My recruiter found me when I was at work, asked me if I wanted to join, talked to me about all these great benefits and opportunities. So I went, started signing the papers. Eventually, it got to the point where, there's no turning back now. I'm fully committed to this, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go and, make a better future for myself.
And how was your basic training like?
Ooh, that's the best. It's the best time we don't ever want to have again. I miss my brothers and my sisters from basic training. Some of us still keep in touch. It was hard. It was fun. It's got its moments, but I mean, all the other training we do is a key development for us to be able to further on go and to our next duty stations and fully be able to contribute to the team.
Yeah, and how has that changed, like your training experience compared to how it is now?
How it is now, it's still pretty much the same things. It's just we're not in that training environment as to where we have drill sergeants with us at the same time. We do, but they're no longer on campaign or wearing the hat. But we still do a bunch of duty drills, and we still go and exercise physical activity, and we try to maintain the body and our minds to be able to, in case anything goes off, we're ready to defend the nation.
So you were once a student here. Did you take any skills that you learned here into your training?
Networking. So all this that you guys do right now, being able to talk to each other, communicate, and get everything done for the show, is a key part that we do out there in the military. So at one point, I was voluntold to be one of the company's boss representatives, which is boss is a better opportunity for single soldiers. So I would go to these meetings, and events would be pushed out. Like, let's say we're gonna go skiing the next weekend.
Yeah.
I'll bring that information to my group chat for the company, and I'll be like, hey, this is gonna happen. If everyone wants to sign up, go ahead. It's better to be in your it's better than being in your barracks and not doing anything, and then just going out and explore the world and explore Korea.
When you were going into this, were you still thinking about journalism in any way?
In a way, I was trying to be I was trying to find for like a journalist, broadcasting or journalism MOS in the Army, but unfortunately nothing popped up because probably it was all booked up.
Yeah.
So I had to go a different route. Maybe eventually if I could reclass into a different job and this opens up, I might go ahead and do it. But at the moment, I'm pretty content with my current job at the moment.
So what do you do currently?
Right now, I'm a 91 Bravo, which is a wheel vehicle mechanic, and I focus on working and maintaining Humvees, LMTVs, and all these big vehicles the Army uses.
What does your day-to-day look like? Take us through it.
Day-to-day, so early morning wake-up call, which is like 6:10 in the morning. We go to PT. From there, we get dismissed. We go get breakfast. We come back to work at 09. And whatever we have to do for that day, like let's say a truck is broken down or it needs an oil repair or something like that. Not oil repair, oil change. We'll take care of it, and then we'll just pretty much break it down and then see what else we got to do throughout that day. Then from there, we just get released, go to our rooms, hit the gym, and then just go back to bed.
Prior to that, did you have any like knowledge or experience with vehicles?
No, never.
How did you get into it? Like, did you have to like learn?
They teach you as you go, honestly.
Okay.
So after basic training, I went to AIT, which is Advanced Individual Training, and that's more of a college in a way for us to learn our jobs, which a lot of kids, it's funny, a lot of kids in the Army be like, I joined not to go to school, and then we end up in school again. But no, so we learn as we go throughout our school, and then we get sent to our next duty stations, and then that's where we actually learn more and more and more, and we progress in our career.
Keep going. Okay. How were your days like when you served in Korea? Because I know you were also there in the beginning.
They're pretty busy. Not that busy, because I mean, we'll have a lot of free time sometimes. But I would try to maintain myself busy. I would do these events, or I'll sign up for a race, or I'll do a ruck challenge, and all these physical events just to maintain my body in physical shape, but also just to maintain like maintain yourself entertained and not bored, you know, because sometimes when you're bored in your barracks, it's depressing.
Yeah.
Because those walls, you're in a tiny small box, and it gets to you. So I try to maintain it by going out and, you know, hitting the gym, exploring Korea too.
Yeah. How did you take care of yourself mentally? Because I'm sure it has to be like heavy.
It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I did go through like a little depression at the first, because, you know, being further away from family. But hitting the gym, maintaining yourself with a bunch of good friends and everything, is what made me want to, you know, in a way get better and, you know, get out there and make the best out of being in Korea, because it's a pretty country. Yeah. It's one of the best countries to go out there.
One question that I really want to ask you is, what's your favorite part about this job that you do?
Favorite part about this job is the soldiers.
Yeah.
Because you communicate, and you become friends with all these people that you never thought you'd be friends with.
Yeah.
I met a bunch of great guys out in Korea. My Korean soldiers that I got to know, who are my friends, who constantly text me, come back, come back. But it's honestly the soldiers and the camaraderie that that this job brings, because you honestly get close to these guys. You live with them.
Every day.
Yeah. And it's a brotherhood and a sisterhood that you can't really explain unless you're in it. Yeah.
So do you plan to go back to Korea, or are you going elsewhere?
I don't plan to go back to Korea. If the Army sends me, that's on them. I hope to go back as a sergeant at least. But no, next I'm going to El Paso, Texas, which is Fort Bliss. That's my next place of duty. And as far as, you know, going back to Korea, I wouldn't say no to it. You know, they send me back. But to visit, maybe I'll go back just to visit my friends.
Okay. Yeah. I got the I guess I would also ask, like, what will you be doing in Texas? Will it be different from what you're doing in Korea, or is it
no, I'm still a mechanic.
Okay, so it's
my
gonna
job title doesn't change, yeah.
Okay, I know you were looking forward to getting promoted, but what's that? What do you want to?
So the promotion I get is we get them no matter what.
Okay.
It's the next rank up.
So do you want to move up?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get at least so I'm trying to aim for drill sergeant.
Okay.
So I want to get up to at least staff sergeant in order to be a drill sergeant, and then go to the drill sergeant academy for that.
Okay. It was such an honor to talk to you today, Servant, and thank you so much for your service.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Maria, and thank you for your service, Oscar. Let's take a look at what's happening around the OC. If you're looking for an excellent activity for your family, Check out the city of Irvine for the Eggapalooza event, along with face painting, spring crafts, and games. Guests can also enjoy bounce houses and sweet treats. If you're feeling more adventurous, there will also be a poolside egg hunt and family splash time. Lifeguards will be on duty, but children 6 and younger must be accompanied by an adult. The event takes place on Saturday, March 23rd from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets are $12 for children 14 and younger, and registration is required. To purchase tickets and register for the event, visit the link below.
Bush fire season is upon us, and our reporter Lexi Perez went to the Orange County Fire Authority headquarters over the weekend to put the fire out.
From creating a safety plan to putting out fires, these fighters will risk it all for their community. The Orange County Fire Authority hosted their annual open house to help families understand the importance of fire safety. These everyday heroes who protect our community encourage young minds to see if they have what it takes to be a firefighter.
At a young age of 14, I joined the Fire Explorer program, and that is a youth program from 14 to 21 that allows young youth in the community to be a part of the fire service and to actually go ahead and ride along on fire engines and get the training necessary to be a firefighter. That's where the fire, if you will, started within my heart. And it suddenly grew into something that I wanted to be a part of something bigger than myself and help the community every single day.
With fire season approaching, it is important to make an emergency pack for the family, check smoke detectors, and have a plan of action.
It's good to always have a plan with your family on all different levels. A plan of where you're going to meet up if there is a fire, a plan a plan on how you're going to logistically support those fire preventative measures within your house, like smoke detectors or carbon monoxide alarms, or keeping things out of the major passageways.
Many families were engaged by a scavenger hunt with different activities, such as using a fire extinguisher and going into the fire trucks and locating functions.
Oh yeah, the fire extinguisher, which is very important. We should have one, what is it? In the garage and in the kitchen. That was very important to know.
Smokey the Bear says only you can prevent wildfires. From Orange County Fire Authority headquarters, stay safe this season. I'm Lexi Perez from SAC News.
The Mix in Pasadena hosted its first annual International Women's Month concert, headlining a female artist from Orange County. Our reporter Zendai Garrido drove to the City of Roses to take a listen.
And that is the sound of Orange County singer Cindy Martinez. Cindy is the lead singer of 80s and 90s tribute band Black Cat, who held its first annual International Women's Month concert last weekend.
Why I started Black Cat was because I wanted to do a tribute to female rock stars of the 80s and 90s, Spanish and English, and I felt like there wasn't a band that was doing just a tribute to female rock stars. I mean, usually it's a cover band that does multiple artists. I just wanted to do female artists, that's it.
Local concert goers attended the event to support female empowerment and to have a good time.
Totally awesome. Yeah. Great night, great entertainment, superb entertainment. I've had a great night. Great night. Love it.
Mark and his partner were not the only couple out on the dance floor.
I love it. I love it. It's a woman's representation. There's too many men out there. I love the women representation and vibing to our music.
Seasoned concert goers came for the show and they stayed for the nostalgia.
Any female artist that represents the 80s and 90s is fine by me.
Renata Guimares from Orange County traveled to Pasadena for the concert. If she had a DeLorean to travel back in time, she knows the artists you love to see live in their prime.
Madonna, for sure. Madonna, Tina Turner, O'Reilly Else, Jenny Jackson maybe, yes.
Cindy's a strong supporter of women. As a matter of fact, she has a very strong message for every woman.
I want every single woman to know that you can be yourself no matter what, no matter who says what. You know, a lot of people kicked in my face, said that I wasn't good enough, and yet I'm here and I'm making you guys fucking applaud.
For more information about Black Cat's next concert, look them up on their Instagram. From The Mix in Pasadena, I'm Sendai Garrido, SAC News.
And finally, the historic Balboa Fun Zone in Newport Beach got new owners in 2021, when the Powell family took over the block-long amusement park.
And now the Fun Zone Arcade is open for business. Our Sarai Guzman went to last Friday's grand opening on the peninsula.
The arcade in the Balboa Peninsula Fun Zone is staged its grand opening on Friday, March 15. Open to the public at 5 p.m. until 11 p.m. The Fun Zones bring back good memories and fun for all ages. The grand opening has featured prizes, music, food, and drinks.
I went to Santa Cruz a lot down in Northern California. Never been to an arcade this clean before. Al keeps it clean and all the games are fun and fantastic.
The environment is comfortable to spend time with family and friends and enjoy food and drink. An ideal place for an enjoyable weekend. The Balboa Fun Zone Arcade is a very clean place where you will want to spend a few hours.
I mean, it's a great time. It's exactly what they expected. It's packed in there. Everyone's having a great time. Fun games, new games we've never seen before. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool, especially right on the boardwalk. People walking up and down. It's gonna be a big spot.
We all need some fun in our lives, and that's why the new owners decided to restore this iconic destination where good times have been made for generations.
It's been something that's been really desired for a long time in the community, and we decided to really bring back the excitement to the area. So, you know, part of our whole thought process is to make the nostalgia part of the history and just perpetuate that. So not only with the prizes that we provide, but also with the history of Balboa itself and the Balboa Peninsula.
From Balboa Fun Zone Arcade, Sarai Guzman, SAC News.
Thank you, Sarai. If you want to visit, the Balboa Fun Zone is located in 600 East Bay Avenue, Newport Beach, California, 92661.
For more information, visit the link below.
That's it for this edition of SAC News. I am Maria Gutierrez.
And I am Maritza Cuin. Thank you for watching. Be sure to follow us on social media and watch previous episodes of SAC News on our YouTube channel. Have a great weekend.